about it?
See, Jyoti, loving self is, I think, first thing for a person. मतलब एनर्जी वहीं से फ्लो होती है. लव इज अ
Hmm.
एनर्जी. जैसे हम दूसरे को लव करते हैं तो we pamper that person, we see the comfort, we do what that person likes. Similarly, for loving self, we should become aware about self, what self likes,
Hmm.
and giving comfort to the self,
Hmm.
pampering the self, pating
Hmm.
the self. So, loving self, I think, is the most important. If I am not happy, I can't give happiness to others,
Hmm.
to my surrounding, office, home, कहीं पे भी.
जी.
सोशल फंक्शन तो हमें कुछ एक्सरसाइज करनी चाहिए. कहीं कहीं भी बाहर निकलने के पहले खुद को बहुत लव करना चाहिए.
Hmm.
सो दिस व्हाट आई फील, द लविंग सेल्फ इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड हाउ टू लव बेटर. लव बेटर इज फाइंडिंग आउट व्हाट सेल्फ लाइक्स, उसकी हॉबी क्या है, उसको कंफर्ट देना, उसको टाइम से फूड देना, टाइम से पानी देना, टाइम से उसको वैरायटी देना.
Hmm.
दिस इज व्हाट आई
Yes.
फील अबाउट
Thank
लविंग
you. Thank
सेल्फ
you.
बेटर. थैंक यू.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Rajkumar ji, for sharing that. One thing which I feel is there are multiple, first of all, there are multiple descriptions or you can say definitions. और हर किसी का प्यार को लेके लाइक अभी हम जब लव की बात कर रहे हैं हाउ टू लव बेटर इस चीज को लेके इस पर्टिकुलर इमोशन को लेके देर आर डिफरेंट डेफिनेशंस एंड देर आर डिफरेंट पर्सपेक्टिव्स अबाउट लव आउट देयर रिवॉल्विंग इन दिस वर्ल्ड and when we are clear on what this particular feeling is all about, how to love better say pehle we should this is what I feel personally we should know that what this emotion love contains. We should be very clear about all but all this thing. And I think in this book while we are reading though the name says that how to love better, when we read chapter wise har ek cheez, I think we will be much more clearer upon this particular emotion as well कि प्यार बोलते किसको है. इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट लव हाउ टू लव बेटर, तो इस चीज को पढ़ते पढ़ते हम ये भी सीखेंगे दैट व्हाट एक्चुअली लव इज. बिकॉज जैसे कि अभी थोड़ी देर पहले मैंने बोला कि बहुत सारे पर्सपेक्टिव्स हैं लोगों के. इफ वी टॉक अबाउट दिस पर्टिकुलर इमोशन लव फॉर डिफरेंट पीपल इट विल बी हैविंग अ डिफरेंट डेफिनेशन. तो आई फील कई लोग बोलेंगे टू प्रोटेक्ट समबडी यू फील वेरी स्ट्रांगली टुवर्ड्स दिस इज लव. कई लोग बोलेंगे सैक्रिफाइस इज लव. लोग बोलेंगे कि आई थिंक व्हेन यू आर एबल टू सी देम हैप्पी एंड यू आर नॉट थिंकिंग अबाउट योर हैप्पीनेस यू जस्ट वांट टू गिव दिस इज लव. तो हर एक का पर्सपेक्टिव हर एक की डेफिनेशन अलग होती है. बट आई फील वो सारी जो डेफिनेशंस हमने कहीं से पिक कर ली हैं व्हेन वी वर एक्चुअली यंगर मे बी मूवीज को देख के या अपने सराउंडिंग्स में देख के उसी चीज को हमने नर्चर किया है अपने कॉन्शियस सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में. एंड दैट इज हाउ वी सी लव in our surroundings. And when it doesn't go with what we have thought of how love will should look like, we actually end up hurting ourselves and maybe others also intentionally unintentionally. So I think this idea of understanding that what love is and how to love in a better way will give us more clarity. And this will be a great read. This is what I think. Mansi, do you want to add something or shall we start?
Yeah, we can start. I'll just add one thing. Like, I feel personally, what I feel is love puts us in a very good state and highest, it's like a highest frequency, highest energy. And
Mm-hmm.
basically, when we love ourselves, we are in that better state of being. So that's how we actually we also attract things accordingly. We transmute things accordingly through our personal energy. And I feel anything like just not just self love, but loving others, loving everything that we do, it can also be our work, it can also be our surroundings, how we operate in, and all of that collectively, I feel operating through love makes a lot of difference.
Yeah,
And it's a very, very powerful force, I feel. And because when we do something with love, there is a lot of selflessness in it, and there is no expectation in return, and it's not transactional anymore. So it's very different kind of an energy and a force and a feeling as such. So that makes a hell lot of difference in everything and anything. So that's what I feel personally about
absolutely.
this.
Yes.
I'm looking
Yes.
well. Even the index is very interesting. So I feel actually this book will take us a little deeper into understanding the concept about love, around love. So yeah,
Mm,
very, very
yes.
nice read, I would feel. Let's see how it evolves further.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm sorry for this cause and disturbance in the screen. But, anyways, so do we have more participants, Mansi, if you can see?
Yeah, there is one more person. We are four of us now.
Okay,
Start, but
okay.
we'll cover the introduction today and we'll stop
Samsung,
today.
can you rename yourself? ठीक है. There's a person by Samsung. That must be mobile name.
Yeah, Samsung. All
Yeah,
right, all right. But whosoever is with us, thank you so much for joining in. And Mansi, shall we start?
yeah. Yes, yes, let's start.
Okay, so should I read first or somebody wants to start with today's read?
I will read. I will check out at 3 o'clock.
Acha, okay,
Okay, so
okay.
then you go first. You go first. Yeah.
Okay, you go first. We'll start with the introduction.
Or chapter heading shall I read first so we will know what the contents of the book
Okay,
pertain?
okay.
Yes, yes.
Start with this.
Yeah, how to help love flow, the relationship between you and yourself. The third chapter is how to thrive. Fourth is where we stumble. Fifth is what love is and what it is not. Sixth is love is commitment and understanding. Seventh is the art of arguing. Eighth is the challenges of relationships face. Ninth is when to break up. Tenth is recovering from heartbreak. 11th is finding the right partner. 12th is the foundations of a good relationship. And 13th, love is freedom. The three biggest green flags are growth, kindness, and compassion. If they are constantly kind, if they care about growing, and if they can see beyond their own perspective, then this is someone worth your time and energy. Deep love is not easy because it contains so much. It is full of disagreements, howling laughter, hard conversations, genuine care, plenty of tears, undeniable joy, and feeling of being truly seen. You don't get the good without the tough stuff, and that helps you both grow. So, our story introduction. We met quite young, both of us still finding our footing in college, but as soon as we were in each other's gravity, Sarah and I felt an undeniable pull that kept bringing us even closer together. We became friends first, talking, connecting, enjoying the other's company late into the night, sharing stories, and paying attention to each other as if it were the first time that someone was truly listening. We both felt a new sense of joy that was unlocked when we were together. We felt removed from everyone else, even removed from time, existing in a space that was just for the two of us. We loved being 1 minute. We loved being in our own world, a place where we could share our secrets and think about things together. It was enlivening and at times all consuming. Soon, our feelings for each other grew, and friendship alone could no longer encapsulate the depth of our connection. After just 2 weeks of officially being a couple, we told each other, I love you. Both of us were telling the truth, but neither of us realized yet that love is more than a feeling. It is a practice that needs intention, care, and skill. As months went by, the gaps in our ability to love started revealing themselves in painful and tense ways. We fought often and we fought bitterly, meeting anger with anger. We both did our best to win each tiny battle. Blame became a common mode of communication. We kept throwing our internal tensions, stress, and irritation on each other, wanting to make it the other's fault when we did not feel good inside. We could not take responsibility for our own bad mood and tried relentlessly to drag the other down into the heaviness we felt in our minds. These moments of intensity were quite frequent. We felt so strongly about each other, but we did not know how to care for our own emotions or how to support the other's happiness. Should not the fact that we wanted to create a life together be enough? We both felt like something was wrong, but we could not get it right. Why were we always arguing? When would the other realize that they needed to act better? In our first few years together, we were caught in a state of confusion. It felt like an emotional hurricane that would move at different levels of intensity. We barely made it through that period. We actually broke up a few times and took a few breaks because we did not know if it was the right thing for us to be together. Each break and breakup was short lived because we could not stand being apart, but the difficulty was that we also did not know how to be together well. Ultimately, we decided that we wanted to struggle together rather than be apart. Even if disharmony was frequent, we decided to keep facing it and hopefully find a better way. We lived like this for 6 years, swimming between short lived calmness and awful storms. The connection was undeniable, but neither of us knew how to love well. We did not know where to begin or what to aim for. We did not know that the balance we were looking for and the peace we so desperately wanted could not come from one of us giving them to the other, but instead they had to come from within each of us. Cultivating peace and compassion within our own minds was the only way to create a bridge between the two of us that would be stable enough to support a more nourishing relationship. The beginning of our relationship was so stormy because we were completely unaware of our individual inner worlds and certainly did not know that what we felt inside was always impacting our perceptions and actions. Neither of us realized that connection alone could not fill the vastness of love and that the undeniable pull we felt towards each other was not enough to create peace between us. It is a total lie that relationships are supposed to be easy. You have to learn how to love each other well while the relationship shines a mirror on the ways you each need to grow. This is a big challenge to accept. Our only experience of love was chaotic because neither of us understood how our own lack of personal emotional maturity and self awareness created blocks that stopped us from engaging with each other in a wiser and more compassionate manner. After years of struggle, the answer quietly came into our lives. A dear friend of ours started meditating, and both Sarah and I felt an instinctive pull to try meditating too. We were exhausted by our personal and relationship tensions and wanted to find an answer to the riddle of suffering and angst this that was consistently making our days as individuals and as a couple heavier. We were tired of the struggle and open to trying something new. At the time, we did not realize that we had just flipped the page into a new era of our relationship. Who we were and how we acted gradually evolved as we kept attending silent meditation retreats. And eventually, we each began a daily practice. Little bits of peace slowly started entering our lives. Tiny beams of light started brightening the tumultuous darkness that we both carried inside of us. Meditating not only helped us better versions of ourselves, but the self awareness that we were both cultivating started encouraging us to treat each other more gently. The healing that we were going through on the deepest level was resulting in calmer minds, more presence, and more compassion for ourselves and each other. The blame game that were locked into was in time revealed to be completely counterproductive. Each argument did not need to end with a clear winner and loser. The light of awareness revealed that what was really missing was sincere listening and understanding. You know the connection is special when the person who wants to be with you also understand that they need to put energy into learning how to love you well. They know that love is not automatic. Instead, it comes from deep listening and doing their best to meet your preferences in a way that feels genuine. Will someone else read?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, I
Thank
can
you
read.
so much
Thank
for
you, thank you,
the beautiful read. Thank you so much,
I'll read.
Rajkumarji.
I'll read from here. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, it was wonderful, Rajkumar. So thank you so much. Yeah.
thank you, thank you.
Meditating changed Meditating changed everything for us. It showed us how to love better, and it did so by helping us both cultivate mental qualities that we were missing, like awareness, non reactiveness, and compassion. We were aware of these concepts and actions, but they were qualities of the mind that were woefully undeveloped. A lot of the misery that we shared came from our inability to hold space for our own difficult emotion. I'll read this again. A lot of the misery that we shared came from our inability to hold space for our own difficult emotions. We both began meditating as a way to gain inner peace. We did not realize that this mental training was also the remedy that our relationship desperately needed. We lacked the awareness to see that our inner pain was intrinsically connected to our outer struggle and causing us to unconsciously react to each other with tension. Meditating did not immediately fix everything, but the honest truth is
Sorry,
okay,
Mansi.
I
Sorry,
think
sorry.
you're getting the call or something.
Yeah, sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
No, no, no problem. No. Uh, uh,
Meditating
Meditating
did
did
not.
not immediately fix everything. Sorry, where is it? But the honest truth is that applying meditation to our daily lives over an extended period of time, many years, is what ultimately transformed our relationship for the better. As we each grieve in the
I'm so sorry,
practice,
Mansi.
what is you're
This.
getting a call? What is happening, or is it what is happening, or are you fluctuating by mistake? What is happening? Do you want me to share? Hi, Suman.
Hello, good
Can you
afternoon.
share
Hello,
the screen?
hello,
Hi,
hello.
Jyoti.
Yeah, Mansi,
Yes,
can you
Jyoti.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What happened? I can hear you, Jyoti. We all can hear you. Hello. Jyoti, you
Yeah.
there? What is happening? I think there is some glitch at Jyoti's end, maybe some network issue or something. Hi, Jyoti, you there? Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll just share the screen and read. Okay, just give me a minute. When did you join, Suman? How are you liking it?
Just now I have joined Mansi. Actually, I didn't know that from today it is started.
The message was dropped. We dropped it a little late, so maybe many people
There?
missed out because let's see. We have decided only to read the introduction for today,
Mm-hmm.
so for the same reason, and then we'll keep it short. And let's see. From tomorrow, we'll continue with the main chapters as such.
Okay.
Yeah. So, see you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm so sorry. I was getting calls continuously. I don't know what happened.
No
So
problem.
I had to.
I'm sharing the screen.
Uh-huh.
Let me share it
Okay.
so that will be helpful. So even if you get a call, that won't be an issue. You continue, like you can take up the call or something. It's a nice reading, but I'm liking it. Yeah. Is now the screen is already visible, right? Just
Yes,
give me a minute.
visible.
I don't know if it's started. Uh, are it? Oh, what's happening? Okay, yeah. Is it visible? All
Yes,
good?
visible. Yeah.
I'll read. Meditating did not immediately fix everything, but the honest truth is that applying meditation to our daily lives over an extended period of time, many years, is what ultimately transformed our relationship for the better. As we each grew in the practice of meditation, as we accepted more responsibility for how we felt, and as we better understood what we genuinely needed from each other to thrive as a couple, peace started slowly entering our relationship. Our relationship today is not perfect. We still argue and disagree from time to time, but now we have the inner fortitude to hold each other with compassion as we process what we feel. Arguments no longer turn into full blown hurricanes. Instead, they become opportunities for both of us to take turns listening so that we can try to see beyond our own perspectives and get to the real root of what is upsetting us. We do not expect our relationship to be endlessly peaceful and joyous, but we do now have the tools to navigate the challenging moments more smoothly and quickly. The power of meditation is not just in the fact that it helped us with deep personal healing and over time brought us together as a couple in a more harmonious way, but that it also clarifies certain universal truths that can be applied to individuals and relationships. I've spent the last 12 years meditating seriously. During that time, I have meditated over 12,000 hours. In no way do I consider myself an expert. In fact, I benefit much more from seeing myself as a perpetual student, and I look forward to continuing to meditate in the future so that I can keep growing and learning. Even so, the dedication to inner practice has already transformed my life and helped me move confidently into the world of writing. Under the pen name Young Pueblo, I have focused my writing at the inter. Actually, it's a pen name of the author. Okay, this is not the real name of the author. I focused my writing at the intersection of personal growth and relationships. I take the attention you give my writing as a heartfelt responsibility. Your trust in something that I want to treat genuinely and great gently. What I can offer you are the understandings and explorations that have brought peace into my own mind and life and more harmony into the connections that I cherish. In this book, I offer my reflections on love. The main focus of this book will be its exact title, How to Love Better. Though I will concentrate on the love between significant others, everything here can be applied to all important relationships in our lives. We all know something about love already because we are human beings. As we are all experts at knowing what different emotions we feel like, we move through them on a daily basis. We struggle with them, we enjoy them, and we learn from them. The purpose of this book revolves around the fact that even though we are familiar with our own emotional ranges, we can benefit from improving our understanding of ourselves and how we relate to what we feel. In the act of knowing yourself better, you will be able to love your partner better and allow the vehicle of love to propel your personal growth. Love and growth need to go hand in hand for harmony to be a real possibility in a partnership. Relationship surely is a mirror in which you discover yourself. To be is to be related. To be related is existence. Jiddu Krishnamurti. Very true. Love has the shape and feel of water. It is simultaneously flexible and powerful. It can adapt and roar. It can also be silently nourishing. Instead of looking for someone who is perfect, look for someone who is not scared of growing. The beginnings of relationships are not always smooth. Even when the connection is strong, you still have to intentionally learn how to love each other well. I'll repeat this line. I'll repeat this whole this thing. Instead of looking for someone who is perfect, look for someone who is not scared of growing. The beginnings of relationships are not always smooth. Even when the connection is strong, you still have to intentionally learn how to love each other well. Very true and very beautiful, right? Yeah, I think we'll stop here, na, Jyoti? These lines in between, the paragraphs that they have given are so profound, so beautiful. Yeah, we can open up a discussion, right? Like we read the introduction is done.
Yes, yes, absolutely. We are open for the discussion. And please, Shri, Gumar, and Mansi, you are already there. So we are open for discussion. Shri, you
It's
want to share
Suman.
something?
Yeah, I
Shall I
joined
just
just
begin
late,
you
but
as Suman?
yeah, Mansi, go ahead, please.
No, no, no. Go on, please, please go on.
Yeah, I joined late. Just last paragraph I could listen to, and it
Okay.
was that how you want to know about the love, that the person is not scared to grow. Something that was there, what I could get. So it's very true that it's not that the journey in the starting may not be smooth, but as we come to know about each other, and then we start to give to other, understand other, uh, only then the love grows. It may grow into a strong bonding gradually.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you for
very true.
sharing it. This is actually what I so we just read the introduction part, and over there they have only shared their own story, their own personal stories. We all of us, we can have our personal stories, but one thing for sure जो उन्होंने highlight किया, that initially it was a very rough patch and we always wanted to make other person understand that where are they going wrong. और सारा जो भी ब्लेम है हमें सामने वाले इंसान पे डालना है. वी जस्ट वांट देम टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट हाउ दे शुड बी बिहेविंग इन रिलेशनशिप. और अगर हमें बेटर नहीं लग रहा है तो हाउ दे आर द रीजन ऑफ दैट वी व्हाई आई एम नॉट फीलिंग बेटर. एंड दे जस्ट वांट टू put and pull off everything on the other person. And this is so common in almost every relationship today. हम सिर्फ अपने पर्सपेक्टिव से या अपने शूज में पाँव रख के ये देखते हैं कि how things are with us, why I am feeling low, how I am feeling low, and how we just do not try to think कि जैसे मेरा पर्सपेक्टिव मेरे लिए सही है वैसे सामने वाले का पर्सपेक्टिव सामने वाले के लिए सही होगा. If I am thinking XYZ is right, they can think that ABC is right. सो जो हमने सबसे पहले लाइन पढ़ी थी कि ग्रोथ, पर्सपेक्टिव एंड काइंडनेस, दीज थ्री थिंग्स आर रियली रियली इम्पोर्टेंट. सो जो पर्सपेक्टिव, जब आप दूसरे के पर्सपेक्टिव से सोचना शुरू कर देते हैं, या यू आर ओके ऑफ हैविंग दिस clash of opinion, or the other person is thinking different, and that is absolutely fine. When we start thinking like that, maybe things will be little better. And I think not only this story which the author shared in this book, his personal story, I think every other story out there, every other love story out there, when they are into this rough patch, they think in the same way. And once they start thinking the other way around, that the other person's perspective can also be right, and let's understand what and why they are trying to say, can make things easier. So yeah, this was my take. Okay,
Okay,
so
like for
Mansi,
me,
Shri, yes, yes, Shri,
hello.
please go. Hanji, Hanji, please.
Okay. So, my take is when you get like, when you start loving yourself, or you get satisfied with yourself. Like if you get cup full with your love, you can always pour to someone. So the first thing is to get love with yourself. And दूसरा जो होता है ना कि हम किसी और के लिए कुछ करने से पहले अगर हम खुद से कनेक्ट हो सके और खुद की चीज़ों में हम एंजॉय कर सके खुद की कंपनी के साथ, तो आई दैट विल मेक मोर डिफरेंस इन रिलेशनशिप. बिकॉज व्हेन यू गेट फुल, दैट रिफ्लेक्ट्स इन योर ऑल थिंग्स. लाइक जो आप बात कर सके, जिस तरीके से आप किसी और के साथ रह सके, दैट इज कंप्लीट द थिंग आई थिंक.
Hanji, thank you so much, Shri, for sharing that. Absolutely right. मतलब this is where it is coming at the end, कि दूसरा क्या बोल रहा है, the thinking, when we are much kind, and we have that flexibility, I would say, कि हम दूसरे के हिसाब से भी सोचते हैं, तो things will get easier. Thank you for sharing that, Shri. Mansi, you want to share something?
Yes, yeah. I really love the reading.
Mansi, I think I lost you. Maybe I lost you, or you guys lost me. I don't know.
Yes, I can't. I also can't listen to Mansi.
Mansi, we can't hear you.
Am I audible or okay? I'm audible, right?
Yes, yes, now you are.
Someone please confirm.
Yes, yes, Mansi, now you are audible.
Okay. Because there was some electricity cut off immediately.
But your voice is
So,
still breaking, I guess.
okay. So for me, what I love
I think we lost you, Mansi, again. So, okay, but Mansi, if you can just hear me, we lost you again.
Just hold on. I guess she's trying to connect.
Okay, okay.
Am I audible now? I think
Yes,
that
yes, you are. Yes, you are audible.
I just went out of the room abruptly. Okay. So what I felt, I love the reading. I totally loved it. In fact, in the starting of the chapter, when he started with his own story and how they went through a phase of absolutely being attracted, relate with my own story. And I think this is story of every couple at certain point. we go through this ups and downs in relationship, and it is never constant. And as we evolve through different phases of our life, and as we evolve as individuals also, and there is so much that we have to tackle and handle. There are different phases where you are first newly a new couple, then you get old and you get accustomed to one another. Then there are different phases where you have to adjust with families, each other's families, in-laws, people, and then I think kids come in. So there are so many, and age grows, your work things evolve, and so many changes as we go through so many changes in our personal lives. As a couple also we go through all of that, and I think that also makes a lot of difference into the chemistry and the interaction. And I could feel that from his story also. And the one key takeaway for me today is meditation, obviously, because he emphasized so much on that today. And he talked about how meditation has helped him change their relationship, right? So basically, uh, normally what meditation and all I have heard of so far is it helps to grow as an individual. And that's how I looked at meditation. I never connected meditation with relationship as such.
Mansi, I think we lost you again. I am not sure. So, Shri and SB Gumed, if you can please confirm.
I think we lost Mansi again. Maybe she
Hanji.
have to, yeah, उसको वापस I guess login करना पड़ेगा.
Okay, okay. So yeah, anyways, this was just the introduction part which we discussed today, and I think Mansi was continuing it.
I'm back.
Acha,
Am I
you're back.
audible?
Yes, yes. Now
Was
you
I
are.
audible till the end? I was not sure if I was.
No, you were not. Actually, your voice was breaking. So I that's why I messaged you also. मुझे लगा कि शायद मेरे लिए ब्रेक हो रही है. I don't know. तो लास्ट में
Oh,
थोड़ी सी ब्रेक भी हो गई थी आपके जाने
अच्छा,
से
okay.
पहले.
तो
You
मैं
and
वापस
you
start
and Shri
करूँ
are not
क्या?
connected to the same network.
No, we are, but I don't know why I am facing a problem.
Okay, okay. Because Shri is
Because of the
absolutely audible.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Okay, so just to tell my share in a gist, basically what I learned from today's is the importance of meditation and how it even affects the relationship part of our life, like not just our personal growth, but also relationship. And the second key takeaway for me, the most important I felt was the way he has associated growth, and the way he said, right, that instead of choosing someone to love who is perfect, choose someone who is not afraid of growth. Because I think growth is such a crucial part of our life, and as we grow, and as living beings, not just as human beings, but as living beings, as life, growth is a non optional thing, right? We all have to go through growth, we all have to grow to evolution. And if we are afraid to do that, I think that creates a lot of friction within us, and also with the people around us, obviously, and everything that we come in contact with. So basically, that's how the journey becomes beautiful, because I feel relationship, it's more about sharing a journey together. So you share your dreams, you share your ambitions, you share your everything, right? You share your goals, you share your life together. So I feel it becomes even more important that you both have that open ended mindset towards growth and evolution, and so that you grow together. So for me also, like, we have been together for decades, like it's almost one more decade now. So, and I think if, Suman, Deepa, if you are more senior, so you have spent more decades, so you can even share better insights into this. So I can see the whole transition in that decade, how things have evolved through different years and phases. So, so I totally agree to what the author has shared, and I'm loving the book already, and I think I'm enjoying it, and I think this is going to be a good learning and reading for me personally. So, yeah, thank you for picking this up, Jyoti, and thank you everyone for joining in. Anyone else wants to add something from their own experience? Since it was more of the author's story today, we can just share a little bit about our learnings from our own stories. Uh, as couples, as individuals, that might just add to the this thing. We still have time, right? So if we want to, Deepa, Deepa, you missed the reading, but whatever you could connect to the discussion, you can just add to that. And Suman, you can definitely add from whatever you want. And I would highly recommend, we just read the introduction part to keep it short today. So it's very easy to cover just few pages. So I would highly recommend, please go and read that part, and you are going to love it, and you are going to connect with it, and that it will also keep you in flow with the chapters that follow through from tomorrow as we start. So yeah, please go on. Yeah, anyone who want to share.
Yeah, I just joined just couple of minutes back. So, uh, nothing much to share today. I'll read a bit and I'll give my share tomorrow. And lacking the energy also. Still, I'm okay.
All
So
right, no
I'll
problem,
listen to the
Deepati. But
recording
thank you
also.
so much for
Yeah,
joining in at least. Thank you.
yeah.
So
Thank
today was we actually didn't read a lot of theory part, or we didn't read a lot of content. It was just the introduction part, and it was just the author's story, his own love story, and how he met Sarah, and then how like every other relationship in the world, they just started having those little fights, and they just want to blame each other for every wrong or right what was happening into the relationship. And then they just want to have their own perspectives. They just want to make the other person or the other partner understand their own perspective, and not actually understanding their perspectives. And at the end of the day, they just want to convince the other person that whatever wrong is happening into the relationship, you are the reason and I am the victim, and you have to act more maturely, like every other couple usually do in the starting. And then when they actually led when life passed through them for some little amount of time, they met one of their friends, and he or she, I think, pushed both of them into meditation. And initially they thought that meditating or meditation will make themselves a better person within themselves, and it will affect them personally in a better way. But they were surprised to see that how beautifully their relationship is also mending around while they were into meditations. So basically, the entire concept of this book is that how you can be a better person for yourself first, and when you within yourself are at a much better place, you will be able to love, understand other person in a better way. And one thing which Mansi also focused on, I don't know you have heard it or not, अभी join आपने late किया है क्योंकि it said that don't look for a person who is perfect to love. हमें perfect इंसान नहीं चाहिए, because I personally feel इंसान perfect होते ही नहीं है, otherwise we would have been like godly or a heavenly body. We are actually here to make ourselves a better person every day. So, looking for a person who is already perfect is not the goal to love. Looking for a person who is not afraid of changes, or who is not afraid of growth, or who is willing to grow and change himself for better in every perspective, to love should be the goal. So, this is the entire concept, and this is the gist of what we read today. So, yeah.
Yeah, that was great, Jyoti.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
So yeah, that was, I think, that was the introduction part, and seriously you will love it when you'll read it by yourself. तो आप जरूर पढ़िएगा इसको, बहुत अच्छा लगेगा आपको. And obviously you, everybody over
Definitely.
here, जो अभी यहाँ पे हैं कॉल पे, everybody is married, they have their own partners. So हम लोग relate भी actually कर पाएंगे, because this is the story of every other relationship, कि कैसे हम लोग छोटी छोटी बातों पे लड़ते हैं और अपना पर्सपेक्टिव समझाने की कोशिश करते हैं सामने वाले को. So it was a beautiful read, and thank you everybody to join today. कल से हम मेन कंटेंट में एंटर करेंगे. And yeah, that was all for today. Mansi, you want to
So
share something else?
no. I'm going to. I have already shared the reading summary. I'll share the discussion summary also
Mm-hmm.
after this. What I felt na, that small paragraphs that were given in the middle, they were also very profound. So if we can
Right.
just share a screenshot of them, I can do that. I'll do that if you want. So that will also help others in the group to connect and maybe get interested to
Yes,
join
yes, of
us.
course.
So
Uh,
let's see
Hanji,
how we
Hanji.
can do
Sure.
that.
Let's see how we.
Anything
Yes.
we can do as an additional thing for people to join us, create some curiosity, Jyoti. Because I know many people, but I don't know if people are not interested because of the title or whatever. Like they have not really understood the essence of it. Maybe I feel that is why they don't
Uh,
join.
so
So yeah,
maybe
ठीक है
yes.
चलेगा देखते.
हाँ,
I'll
देखते
drop
हैं.
whatever I can.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Any ideas anyone have? Like we can share that. Like otherwise we can close whatever.
अभी तो आई वाज थिंकिंग दैट वी कैन ड्रॉप अ क्वेश्चन जो फ्रॉम टुडेज रीड, जो मुझे बहुत ही ज़्यादा मतलब हिट किया, इज दैट कि हाउ वी थिंक दैट आवर पर्सपेक्टिव इज द ओनली पर्सपेक्टिव विच इज़ राइट, एंड हाउ वी डोंट वांट टू लिसन टू द अदर्स पर्सपेक्टिव. So maybe we can just drop a question. If people are interested, they can answer any one incident जहाँ पे उनको लगा था कि यार सिर्फ मेरा ही पर्सपेक्टिव सही होगा, but then over the period of time they understood that how important it is कि दूसरे का पर्सपेक्टिव भी समझना चाहिए, and what was their perspective which they now think was also correct. So दोनों भी सही हो सकते हैं और different भी हो सकते हैं. This is one thing which I am taking home today. This was very important for me, and I think this
Yeah.
should be important for everybody. So we can make a quiz around it, or maybe we can make a question around it which people would like to answer, or maybe we can share our own perspectives which which might you know increase that curiosity of the read from tomorrow onwards, or maybe something like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You can drop this as a prompt or something like today. Let's
Yeah.
see if we get any
Yes.
Yeah, and
response.
Mansi, as you were saying, some important, profound lines may also be shared. They also evoke us.
So what? No, sorry, I did not get it.
अरे
What?
वही
What
जो
was that?
आपने बोला था ना, पैराग्राफ्स भी शेयर कर सकते हैं हम, जो वो
हाँ
The
हाँ
small,
वो कर दूंगी मैं.
important
I'll do
lines,
that.
yeah.
That I'll do. Whatever I find, like जो अच्छे experts थे, excerpts थे ना chapter के, वो उन्होंने
यस.
भी थोड़े अलग से ही दिए, right? They have given it in a different poetic
डिफरेंट. हाँ जी, हाँ
paragraphic
जी.
format. I'll just screenshot those pages and I'll reshare them in the group
श्योर
for
श्योर.
additional highlights. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah,
ठीक है.
no problem. Yeah.
ठीक
Thank
है.
you everyone. See
चलो,
you all.
थैंक यू एवरीवन, सी यू टुमारो.
It was a
Thank
great
you.
start. See you all
Yeah.
tomorrow, and let's keep the buzz on in the group so that others start like others are keen to join us for this. I feel this book can change lives. This book can change relationships with for people, and I think more people should join. That's the only purpose. That's it. Yeah, no
यस.
problem. It's
या.
not a very popular book as such. I feel that is why people are not showing so much interest. But I feel if they start joining and if they read, they will get interested. They will benefit out of it. Is my
राइट.
only motto, right? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you,
यस. ओके,
everyone.
थैंक
Bye.
यू. थैंक यू
Thank
गाइस.
you.
बाय.
Thank you. Bye bye.